Welcome to the new game that was introduced to me. It is called the EATER. It is currently in beta. All progress will be saved. And if you jump down in this well and talk to this guy, for 500 gold, that's it. You cannot get it more than once, sadly. But there are quests. It's not as simple, just kill them and keep moving. Oh, he's eating it. Perfect. But you will kill the enemy, and you have to eat the corpse, or it does not count for the quest. I'm not sure how many of these we have to kill. But eventually, a giant gold slime will spawn only on this map. And I currently don't have that yet, so that's what I'm trying to farm for. You know what? Because this one has 50% eat speed. Yeah, that's a lot better. I would recommend just farming that first quest over and over until you reach, I believe it's level 10. And then you'll get the quest to come kill these guys. Honestly, this skill is pretty broken for an early game skill. Oh, so is this one, to be honest. You just become a Beyblade. Look. And you never get dizzy. I never understand that. Never understand when you get a spin skill and there's not like an aftershock of dizziness. There is melee. I'm going to go ahead and just warn y'all now. You do start with one free refund. If you decide to start building a weapon build, just refund, bro. Just refund. Stop. Until they have an update, stop. Because this is ass. Now, I know this is the first sword that you actually get, so it makes sense as to why it's ass. When you make it to World 2, this will be the next sword that you unlock. This one was actually pretty decent. It has a double slash effect. Oh no, triple slash effect. Huh. This whole time I thought I was only hitting double. But each swing is 3 hits. So that's pretty good. The problem is that it's based entirely on your own stats. This is the shurikens. It's from the last world. Okay, this is the double. Not enough energy. I need a target. Give me a target. Yeah. Oh. Also from the final world. It's a bit slow, bulky, but it does do decent amount of damage. But again, it is completely based on your stats. So you would need to build weapon, defense, energy, and health. And there's no way to upgrade your melee. But in here, as you devour more and more of each creature, they do get more stat boost based on how many you consume. So no matter what, the melee is going to fall off late game very quickly. Now this is literally the most expensive thing in the game. And not gonna lie, as fun as it would be to run around with the pistols, I don't even have enough energy to show you what the skill does. But at the end of the skill, there is a glitch where your character just stays basically gunsling dancer mode, where he's just waving the pistols back and forth, shooting into the abyss, and there's no gunshot animation anymore. You're just stuck permanently in that loop. But the whole point of the game is called the EATER, and you are supposed to kill and devour the enemy so that you get stronger. So melee guns, it makes sense as to why they're not that great. I'm assuming that there's probably going to be a stat cap at one point. I don't know what the stats will cap at. But this game does remind me a lot of kind of Blox Fruit, where the way it's played. And I know you can cap out your stats in Blox Fruit, unless they updated it. Last time I played, there was a stat cap. So you would max out your health, your fruit damage, and I think energy. I can't remember the stats. I haven't played Blox Fruits in so long. But essentially, you'd max out Gene. When this caps out and you can't put any more stats in it, then you would start working on maxing out health and defense and building energy like as needed. Like 2 points in energy would let me use my skill. That's cool. But honestly, energy is unneeded for me. That costs nothing. Cost basically 100 Robux for each one, but you can only buy them in bulk of 10. But if you got it, I'd recommend it. Currently, the final world looks like 150 would be where we want to try and make it. Fishing is broke. You've been warned. There is a Gene store. And this bonus EXP, it is not for you. When you buy these, they give XP to the mastery levels. So even if you have 100 out of 100, let's say you just want to level that one up so you can unlock all the skills for it, go ahead and buy some. Look. Boom. Didn't give me much, but I'm already level 27. $300k, chance of eating and acquiring the opponents. I'm a third of the way there. Shuriken, Demon Greatsword. want to show y'all a secret. If I can remember exactly where it is. There. All that free coin. No, I'm joking. That's not why we here. We here because of this. If you know, you know. But for... This is definitely incorrect. He is asking for 200,000 gold. But they charge you 250,000 gold. That either needs to be fixed or I want my 50 grand back. I'm not even going to lie. Y'all basically robbed me of 50 grand. Three hits. That's all it takes for me to die. Oh shit, there was still one alive. Wait, I did accept the quest, right? Oh, no. I'm not level 70. I'm stupid. And they did have a repeat task. I love this feature because running all the way back to the quest and back over here would be so aggravating. Mother. Budget. Hello? Alright. I'll quit goofing off. Now there is one melee weapon that I have not been able to test. I don't know if it's worth the 999. I would assume, since melee kinda is ass altogether. That, no, it is not worth the 999 when you can literally just get 10 of these. So that's immediately 50 HP and 30 gene attack. Immediately upon purchase. Versus an OP sword that scales with your weapon damage. Meaning, even if you put everything into it, you'd get one shot, you know, by almost anything world. Yeah. Better yet, here. Here. Yeah, these do 40 damage to me, and I got 50 defense. So if I had no defense and 50 HP, that would be a one-shot. However, I will tell you guys a nice little secret. The final world is a scam. One, two, three. $7,000 EXP. And the other quest I was doing did not give nowhere near that. I'll hit return. Oh. One more. There's that 7K. $2,800. Significantly less. Still less. So until you can kill werewolves at level 85, it's better to stay in the second world. Flying Sword, 50K. Skyship is 0. Fire Dragons for the Game Pass. This is the Flying Sword. I'm not sure how much faster, if it even is faster. It still feels like it takes forever. Well, alright. I'll keep moving. Alright. So, that's all there really is to it. My advice is when you're on World 1, try to devour at least 100 of each before you leave. I know that sounds insane because realistically you will leave long before you get 100 of everything. But if you can kill enough to get 100 out of 100 for both, and you still haven't been lucky enough to see the golden slime, then just move on at that point. Come back later when you're bored of the other stuff. I still believe the golden slime is a scam. I've killed it 5 times already, devoured it, saw the words, succeeded, and I still don't have the golden skill. So I'm not even sure how that works. Come on, I just need one more. There we go. Alright, I think that's enough of that. Reminder, in case everybody forgot, you can rewind or you just pay attention here. When you first spawn, here. The hell? Okay, the how to play isn't loading. Open up Little Snellbro. You get 48 coins, so you'll have to do this about 11 times to get enough money. But that's if you only got coin from the quest itself. The monsters do drop coin as well. Let's say about 9 or 10 of those. And then just drop down here. Talk to Zoro. I almost called him Zero. Talk to Zoro. Spend the 500 coin. And you will unlock the Pirate Hunter gene. Gold slime over here yet? Nope. Alright. Well, that's it for the video because I'm already closing in on 30 minutes. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Check out the game. It's a little fun. It kind of reminds me of Blox Fruit, especially since they got Zorro in here. I am hoping that Melee gets an update. And if they do update the Melee weapons to be better, I hope they give us a free restat so I can switch over and showcase the weapons after the update. Because personally, I would prefer the weapons. Like, I actually want to see these Akimbos be worth something. This one I don't really care for. This one right here, though. Okay, let me stop. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, I did like this sword. I did not really care for the shurikens. It had decent range. I really like the Akimbos. Just because one, they do have some decent range. So, I mean, with the correct build, you could kill the enemy before they even reach you. Like, if they added a movement speed buff, and if they lowered this to 50, so you can at least use the first skill without needing extra energy points, since, you know, the energy from your genes does not actually do anything to help you. Because this would give me an extra 40 energy. But even if I equip it, the second you switch to your guns, all of those stats are gone. And I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be designed that way. So I know y'all see these random legs just laying around here. But you can eat these. And it's basically a free food. Whether it succeeds or not. See, evolution progress went up. And I also leveled up my moon demon. Ah, there's Gold Boy. You would show up when I'm trying to end the video. You know what? We gonna bully him. What's up? Succeeded in getting the gene. Unlock me golden. Unlock golden skill. So that makes 6, and this one's on video. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. There's multiple people that have killed it and had no problems, but I'm not getting the skill at all no matter how many times I kill it. So hopefully this video does reach a dev and they could see what the hell is happening to make it not work. But with that bit of rage-inducing bullcrap, I'm definitely ending the video here. When they have an update, I will return. Until next time.